What's going on, foodie fam? So today we're going to do a patty melt. I'm at my parents' house, so they are hungry. So let's get it done. The classic patty melt. What's going on, foodie fam? So this is an amazing little snack or meal, whichever way you want to do it. We're doing our patty melt. First, we're going to actually get our seasonings ready. So right here, I got my paprika. I added some black pepper and some granulated garlic and some salt. I prefer kosher salt, but hey, you got to work with what you got. They only had a little regular iodine table salt, so we're going to use. Going to mix that around a little bit. After we finish mixing it, then we're going to use this for our seasoning as for our patties. So your onions are actually going to take a little longer. We're going to saute some onions. So, I just put some butter in there, and I was being lazy. I'm not going to lie. I was being very lazy. Just used a little bit of onions and sauteed it, put a little salt in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to saute this probably for about a good 20-30 minutes on a medium low heat. And we're not trying to get it burnt, but we just wanted like a nice little sweetness on the onions. So this is a chef's trick that we use to actually get a really crispy toast on your bread, is by actually toasting it with mayonnaise. Mayonnaise actually gives it a more of a crispier toast than actually just using butter. Butter is really good for flavor, so we mixed the two, and now you have a buttery, crispy toast. All right, so right now I'm just testing, looking to see where the toast is at, and once it gets to the right, look at that beautiful color. I'm gonna flip it over real quick and toast both sides of the bun. All right, so with the burger patties, I already found these patties that were already pre-done. They're already formed. You can go and get yours, but this is like a brisket patty. They had a great deal on them, so I went ahead and bought them. Now, what I'm doing with the patties, I'm actually smashing it down like a smash burger. And this is gonna actually give it a good sear on the bottom of the burger, but it also prevents the burger from having a bubble in the middle when you smash it down like this. So I'm gonna smash it down real quick, and as soon as I finish smashing it, then I'm gonna add some seasoning. All right, so look at that onions. Onions looking perfect. Probably get a little bit more color on them, but they're pretty much ready to go. Now our patties are smashed down, and we're going to season the uncooked side first. The reason why I do it this way is when you put the seasoning on first and then put it on the skillet, what happens is the seasoning tends to burn on the skillet before your patty actually gets to the color you want it to. So we went ahead and did it on one side. We're going to season the other side, and it's mainly because of the garlic powder. There we go. Now we're going to season that side too. So I'm going to flip this over. Look at that crust on it. Woo. Season both sides. There goes our onions. And we're going to take a little bit of onions and we're going to put it right on top of the patty. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is I want the onions actually to kind of mesh into the patty. And I also am going to add some cheese on top of this. And this is going to seal the onions right in the middle of the cheese and the burger. Then you get your favorite cheese, whatever cheese you like. This is actually smoked Gouda. I like Gouda. Unless I actually just like to say the name Gouda. So it is what it is. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Now put our bread down. We have our sauce that we're going to make real quick. Forgot to make it, but it's really just relish, but we didn't have any relish, so I went ahead and chopped up some dill, a dill pickle, really nice finely chopped. Put it in a bowl. Got a little bit of spicy mustard. Some mayonnaise. And mix that up real quick. And a little bit of ketchup. Perfect. Now I'm gonna sauce these buns up real quick. Now listen, you can add as much sauce as you want or as little sauce as you want. This is the way I like it. It's really saucy. Now I'm gonna take this patty, put it right on top. And that is it. A perfect patty melt. And enjoy.